Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
The following program is paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schweim.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schweim.
Fight, Corda touchdown. 1, 2, 3. Low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Good morning, everybody. Welcome back into the locker room with Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product Dave Klemic, and producer co-host Nick Earnshaw. And fellas, there's nothing better than being in the stadium singing that song with all the peeps, because there's nothing like it.
No. That was a lit atmosphere.
Good morning, Dave Klemic.
Well, Billy, good morning to you. Nick, good morning to you. But
Good morning.
I'm caffeinated, activated, ready to get into this. Let's go.
Not only is he caffeinated and activated, you got yourself a Blitz's orange juice, 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Of course, you go down to the Blitz's market in Ocean City there, request buy the 12 ounces of liquid sunshine, get $1 off. You mentioned the locker room.
How about that?
Right? And then not only that, good morning to you, Nicky Earnshaw.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. How are you guys?
And he has, you also have a egg, sausage, and cheese sandwich.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore. It's gone.
On a Kaiser.
It's
Delish,
gone.
huh,
That was
Dave?
very good.
Awesome.
Very good. Nice and spicy. It's good and spicy.
It was
really
great.
Guys, we all went to the game Thursday night, courtesy of P.J. Corda, Mr. Negadelphia. A little disappointed I didn't get to sit next to his father all game, but with the outcome of the game and the way the game started, maybe it's best that we were apart. But everything has a way of working itself out. The Eagles do get a win. Not the greatest of games, but a win's a win. And here's the thing, you guys. When I heard a win's a win, I don't like hearing a win's a win. Although it is a true statement. I'm just, all last year, remember we fought this. A win's a win, they win ugly, or a win's a win. I'm tired of the win.
You got your aesthetically pleasing win in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No, that's right. Exactly right. That's a good point, Dave.
Yes, you did. I did want to go into simply just addressing the elephant in the room. The Dylan Carter thing, which is like, that's the kind of the thing everybody's talking about. You think he's going to get suspended or for a lot of games, or you think what do you think?
Well, first of all,
none.
I don't think he's going to
No?
get a suspension from the NFL, but I do think he deserves a hefty fine, Nick. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think he's going to get fined a ton of money.
I think he gets fined a ton of money.
I don't think he's going to get suspended. I mean, essentially the suspension was game one. He didn't play at all. There wasn't even a snap played. It was just a kickoff. The way that game started was so weird.
It was weird.
So weird.
But let's just go back to prior to the game, the 2 Super Bowl trophies on the field.
yeah,
the big
that
ones.
was awesome.
Oh, my God.
That
All
was
the lights,
awesome.
the phones, everybody was in unison, blinking. And that atmosphere was electric. And for something, in the first play, the kickoff, Van Summer, and he gets hurt. And he's sitting on the field while this happened. Everybody's worried about him. And then all of a sudden we're like, what happened?
Everyone was so confused.
Everybody's confused.
Yeah, you brought up a good point. You remember when the lights went off and everybody's phones, the lights turned on, how cool that was? That was so cool. My father-in-law even said, he's like, before the game was better than the whole thing. The whole thing, to watch Brandon Graham come out and get the standing ovation. I was getting choked up seeing him come out there. I love Brandon Graham. Everyone loves Brandon.
Everybody loves
Mac
Brandon.
from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he was there. Introduced them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Michael Jordan was in the
Oh,
stadium.
MJ was there.
Men.
Boys to Men. Did you like that rendition of?
I do.
Did you like?
Yeah.
that?
I didn't like the Chiefs one last night.
No,
you hear that stupid thing?
No, guess
No,
what?
I missed
that. Was
that.
on Apple TV, right?
Dumbest.
No, it was
rendition
on
ever.
YouTube.
Well,
Your show's on YouTube too, by the way.
I had a buddy show up. Billy versus technology.
Did you know that?
What's that?
Did you get to your show on YouTube?
We're streaming that right now, Bill.
No, we're on YouTube and we're on also the X platform. No, in fairness, I had a buddy show up at the house last night. We were watching the Phillies game. To be honest with you, I completely forgot about the Chiefs. Because
They lost.
I shouldn't say I forgot about it. It just wasn't on because I knew it was on Apple TV or it was on YouTube.
Oh, one of them.
I had to watch it on my computer. I don't find that entertaining.
Remember, I was saying this year is not the year for the Chiefs. This is it. This is the end of their. I believe
Wow.
this is the end of the dynasty. There,
Even
say
with
that
Mahomes?
he's going to play great. He's going to play great,
But they just don't have
Their
enough.
defense didn't play great, and the first play of the game, Xavier Worthy gets hurt. Mahomes put up 250. You know, he's used to putting up 400. He doesn't have the surrounding characters, and Travis Kelce lost a step. He's getting married.
Well, he's getting married to Taylor Swift, so he's going to
Yeah.
lose 2
He scored a
steps.
touchdown last night.
All right, let's not talk about the Chiefs because
Sorry.
Klemic here.
Sorry.
Come on, Klemic.
I had to.
We got to
because
talk about the Birds, and we got a great show lined up today. Unfortunately, Scott Grayson from Fox 29 News usually joins us. We're going to kick off the segment, Keys to the Game, brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City. But his father is unfortunately in the hospital. We wish him well and hope
Yep, absolutely.
everything works out for Scott Grayson and his family. We're trying to get in touch with Bob Cooney, who's now with NBC Sports Philly. He's down in Miami, Nick. He just texted me back.
There you go.
So we're going to get Bob Cooney on at 10:30. He'll fill in.
He's pinch hitting today.
Pinch hitting today.
Pinch hitting.
And then at 11 o'clock, we got Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, brought to you by the Vassor Pool Service. I finally got a chance to
Yeah,
meet
how cool is that?
Dragon. I finally got a chance to meet Dragon. I say
Yeah.
his name every weekend. he goes, I'm Dragon. I'm really?
Yeah, he doesn't look like a dragon.
He doesn't look like a dragon.
If you
Exactly.
say dragon, you're like, that's
You're-
his name.
You're expecting something a little bit more.
I think his real name is like Dragita or something,
yeah.
but it's not. It's not Dragon, but they just call him Dragon.
So the game gets off to a weird start, right? Jalen Carter gets kicked out of the game. The Cowboys go down and score a touchdown right away. And what's your first thought? What are you thinking? Plus, we're not all sitting together. Like it was almost like calamity of stuff going on in the very beginning.
Yeah, I was like, well, when we had a player get hurt, who was the guy who got hurt?
Ren Van Sumeren.
Sumeren.
Yeah, he was hurt on a kickoff.
The opening kickoff.
And I didn't like how any of that. Well, I just thought that was a Jalen Carter. And I was saying at the beginning of the game, there's every great defense has an anchor, an immovable object,
Right.
one player. Right? Think about name any great defense ever. Mike Singletary, name it. Reggie White. There's an immovable object. Jalen Carter's our immovable object, and we could build around. That's how you build a defense, is around an immovable object. That's how you build any wall or anything like that. You have to have it anchored. You need one. You can't have a lot of guys that are okay. You have to have one guy that's a leader. That's Jalen Carter. When we lost him, I was like, we're going to have a rough day. And they did run the ball on us.
Yeah,
They ran the
did.
ball on us.
And I was a little
No
shocked.
sacks.
I was a little shocked too at the fact that C.D. Lamb wasn't like
Couple of big drops.
I thought Quinyon Mitchell was going to be like glued to him, and he wasn't.
No,
he was
and-
he was playing his side of the field
That's
for
in
a
my
little
notes.
bit.
Yeah.
Adoree Jackson struggled in this ball game. Okay, you look at the way he was used. He was targeted, I believe it was 7 times. He allowed 5 first downs on 5 catches for 103 yards. Not a great debut for Adoree Jackson. Now, Jacorian Bennett came in and played pretty well. He did his first first target towards him. He did have that one penalty, but after that, Jacorian Bennett played pretty well. That's going to be a fluid situation in that cornerback spot. You even saw Cooper DeJean moving outside. He played a little bit of corner as well. So that cornerback spot is going to be fluid.
Yeah.
And when you lose a guy like Jalen Carter, everything changes, like you said, Dave, and it changes everything for the whole defense.
Well, why didn't Quinyon Mitchell cover CeeDee Lamb the entire
I
game?
don't know.
Well, they should be on
should
his
be
one.
following him.
George Pickens is a very good
He is.
receiver.
Yeah, absolutely.
But CeeDee Lamb is top 5.
Right.
He is elite.
So we got a lot of Eagles to talk about. The Phillies, we can't forget the Phillies. The game
No.
started Thursday. Started off. You couldn't write a better script
2-0 Phils win against the Brew Crew.
against the Brute that has the best record in baseball.
Yes. Well, yes, in the National League. Yes.
In the la-
Yes.
Don't they have the best overall record?
I
Look
wanna double check that.
Double check that. I think they do. But needless to say, the Phillies, we're watching the Phillies game. I know, Dave, you're not a big baseball guy, but the Phillies set the table, right, Nick? I mean, they set the
Yep.
table. They got a big win.
Yep, they are the best record right now, up 4.5
Yes.
on Toronto.
Yeah.
Took 2 out of 3 there. They win last night against Miami, but That's not the biggest.
That's not the big
from
story.
last night.
And we're going to make this a text board question
Yes.
because it's very interesting. Now, Dave had a unique take. Set the stage for us, will you, Nick?
Okay, last night, Harrison Bader, by the way.
Did you see it live?
I caught the replay. I kind of saw when Bader hit the home run. I was doing a show while I was doing this, so I saw Bader hit the home run, and I saw a little bit of commotion, but then I checked my phone afterwards, and Twitter was blowing up last night. So two fans, everybody has a fair shot at the baseball, right? When it goes into the stands, it's a foul ball, home run. A dad ran over because nobody goes to Miami Marlins games. There's plenty of seats. It's wide open, free. Right. Yep, you can do whatever you want. You can run down the aisle, whatever. A woman and a guy, they going after the baseball. The guy ended up getting the baseball. He takes it back to his son to give to his son. Fair game. He got the ball.
Absolutely.
He won.
Absolutely.
He won the battle. He got the ball, right? And it wasn't anything crazy. He just grabbed it.
It wasn't like it wasn't
a
tug of war or a tussle or anything.
But then this Karen, this woman, comes flying over and starts screaming in the dad's face.
Pointing the finger at the guy?
Pointing the finger.
Like up in his grill?
Up in his grill. And the dad's stunned that she came flying over yelling at him. The kid's there with eyes wide open like a bug.
What's going on?
What the heck?
Yeah.
The dad ends up giving the ball back to the woman after she starts screaming at him.
And it seemed like an eternity. Brett told me 30, 40 seconds of this woman just constantly going after him.
So she essentially took the ball from a little kid. What's she going to do with it? Probably put it in a box and put it away for years. That kid had a memory stolen from him. But guess what? It was rectified because this lady went viral.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about it. It was number 3 trending on Twitter this morning. And guess what? The Phillies had Harrison Bader meet with the kid after the game, gave him a signed bat, and the Phillies and Marlins during the game gave him a prize pack and some baseballs as well. So shout out to the Marlins and Phillies for making that kid's day and rectifying a situation from that Karen that should be kicked out, and she was booed out of the stadium, according to reports.
So what is our question then? What do you want our text board question to be?
Our question of the day is, what would you have done in that situation if you were the dad? All right, so if you were the dad in that situation, if you've seen the video, what would you have done? Would you have given the ball back? What would you have done?
609-403-0973 is the text board. Dave, you had a unique take. First of all, you thought that it was wrong for him to go over to get the ball, but like Nick just said, it's fair game. When that ball hits everybody goes chasing a baseball.
Well, that sets a dangerous precedent. And from somebody who does organize things like this, if you have a seat and you leave the seat – and you just what if he just everybody just dives in?
Everybody does just dive. I've gone after a foul ball a couple times.
That's a very dangerous precedent. And if you ever
stop being soft.
But this comes from a guy that doesn't even go to a baseball game. He goes to the bananas.
Yeah. If you hear if
Klemic, put your feet up right now.
I'm not saying that the girl was right. She should have just let the kid have it. But the point is, I think she's got a point. I don't agree with her,
guys.
But
let's crack open our 12 ounces of liquid sunshine every weekend throughout the summer. I get to stop by Blitz's Market. This is my last weekend because I'm out of my rental, courtesy of Johnny Griner, man. Burger Realty hooked me up. Johnny Griner once again came through, but I stop at Blitz's on the way to the studio each weekend during the summer, and I bring in 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Let's crack it open here. It's great stuff.
That's awesome.
Cracking it open already.
I'll tell you what, that sausage, egg, and cheese this morning,
Thank
fantastic.
You to Dave, Joan, Teresa's down there, Maggie, Mackenzie, Kevin. They do a great job. All right, you ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
First hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you. With over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 to give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office, 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more, the professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Sunday on Compass Media Network's coverage of NFL, the battle for the NFC East begins as we kick off the new season in our nation's capital. It's the Washington Commanders hosting the New York Giants. Hi, this is Chris Carino. Join Brian Baldinger and me for all the Week 1 action. Football is back. It's the sensational Jaden Daniels and the Commanders taking on Russell Wilson and the Giants. If it's the NFL, it's right here.
It's NFL Sunday on 97.3 ESPN. Coverage begins at 12:30.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Tax season at Tom's River Volkswagen means we're paying the sales tax. Yeah, we've got over 1,000 vehicles on sale, and we're paying the sales tax. Tell that nasty old tax man to go straight to Tom's River Volkswagen or Tom'sRiverVW.com, because we're paying the sales tax.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV, RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the mountains or go pick up your dry cleaning? RV wins! Are we cleaning the gutters or taking the RV camping? RV wins! Are we getting a new passport or cruising up the coast? RV wins!
Don't forget, you got that trip to Sweden coming up.
Oh, yeah, passport, then RV.
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the Gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the Gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. By the way, Dave and Nick, I got a bone to pick with you, and so do a lot of our listeners. How do you leave an Eagles game at halftime?
Did not leave at halftime.
4:44 left in the third quarter.
During the delay.
Right, third quarter. You left early. You guys,
we did.
That's a fugazi.
We did have a shuttle that we took a limo up
excuse.
to the game, and everyone was leaving because there was kids in our group.
Well,
they had to leave.
First of all, who brings kids to a game that late? That's number one.
I'll let you take that up with my brother-in-law.
No, that's weak.
You left early too. I don't want you are known to leave early.
No, I didn't, Nick.
You are known to leave early
you got
from
proof
games.
Of that, Nick? You got proof?
I got proof.
By the way, we had the whole when you guys left, We had that whole box to ourselves.
Yeah, we did it in style.
And I wasn't even drinking that night.
Mr. Negadelphia does everything in style.
He's unbelievable. We want to thank
Yeah.
PJ. That was great. But you guys, you can't leave early. Not that early.
Listen.
What was I going to do? Walk home?
Yeah.
Are you going to drive me home?
Nope. Absolutely
Okay.
not.
I was going to sleep at your house.
You guys are getting ripped. Let's see what the listeners think.
Listen, that's all right. It's one game. Live and learn, you know? All right, let's chime in. We got our text board question of the day. What would you have done in the Miami Karen situation last night? 609-403-0973. We have Jeff in Ocean City. Love Jeff. He's been ripping me. He DM'd me.
He's been ripping.
It's all right. It's fine. The dad did the right thing with his kid there, but if it was just me, I probably would have spit. He said just kidding. Will Nick leave the show early like he did the game the other night?
That's what Mike
That's
Gill
good.
said. Yes, I listened to Nick Nuggets because he said, "Tell Billy you're leaving the show early tomorrow."
That's funny.
That's great. All right, got a couple more texts in. Paul from Ocean City. He says, great show, guys. I would not have given the ball back, especially since he gave it to his son. Any ball in the stands is fair game. It's not like he took the ball away from the little kid.
Right.
Go Phils and go Birds. 1-0.
Now, to be honest with you, I would have said to the lady, if this ball means that much to you, we don't know if she had a youngster with her.
No, it didn't look like it.
It didn't look like it.
Nope.
It looked like she was arguing for her.
Yep.
But we don't know.
It seems like it was. There was no kid around. No kid around.
Did the TV camera go back to her seat?
Yeah, you could see it was just her, and I believe whoever she was with was the only two people around there.
Okay.
Because you could see it because no one goes to Miami Marlins games.
Dave, I would have said, if this ball means that much to you, you can have it. And maybe he did say that. We don't know.
Well, if you watch the video, he takes the ball out of his son's glove and just gives it right back to her because she just kept screaming.
No, I would never take it from a kid. I would once the kid has it, it's over. The only thing that matters is the kids.
It's fair game. Like when you're at a game and especially if there's open stands, you're allowed to run after the ball. That is fair game.
That's the one part of the whole thing that I don't understand. Why you should be able to jump over somebody else's seat.
He didn't though. He was in his row.
Hey, when you get a football thrown at you, everybody has a right to that ball, right?
I don't know. Where's the rule book? Is there rules in there?
Everybody has a right to that ball. Defense and offense.
Pull those rules up, Jamie.
609-403-0973. What's the question, Nick?
All right, our question of the day is, what would you have done in the Miami Karen situation last night in the Phils game?
Now, I know Dave's not a big baseball guy, but now it's getting down to crunch time. It's September baseball.
I like base. I like.
Now you got to get into it, Dave.
I like
because
playoff baseball.
The Phillies. I mean, let's talk about the guy real quick who hit the home run, Harrison
Bader.
Do you know what he's batting 301?
Bader.
He's batting 304.
He has been, since he's become a Philadelphia Philly, he's batting over 300. In those first 10 games, he was batting under 200. He was bad. But ever since then, he's been on fire.
And
you've gotten more out of him than you thought.
He's got swagger, Nick.
Oh,
he's
a ball
right,
player.
Dave. He adds a little extra dimension that I think fires the team up.
Yeah, he's a ball player, man. He just screams ball player. He's got the crazy hair, he's got the eye black, he's got all the wearing the pink and purple.
Yeah, his color.
That's awesome.
No,
it's awesome. It's awesome. I love Harrison Bader, and that was an awesome thing that he did last night, giving him a free bat. And listen, that kid, he deserved it.
The kid actually ended up getting. Because of that situation, I mean, look what he got for the Phillies in the morning.
Got everything.
I mean, I would rather. It's lucky that happened.
We gotta put her name. We gotta take that picture of her and post that all over the place.
We want to dox her name.
Yeah, that's just not what you do to a kid.
No.
So on that side, I agree with everything you're saying. I just don't understand jumping over someone's
didn't.
back.
He didn't.
What's that
It was
ball
in his
hits
row.
the ground? It goes all. That ball
Dave,
hits seats. It goes
I
all
just
like a
don't see.
pinball.
Where's the rules?
Watch
for
the video.
Pull the rules up.
It's the unwritten rules.
The unwritten rules of
I'll
sitting in
bet
the
you there's a
stands.
rule there.
But Nick, when the
rules.
ball hits
I'm
the
gonna
thing,
look it
He's a rule follower.
It's like a pinball. It hits seats and
I'm a rule
bang,
follower.
it ricochets all over the place.
I'm gonna look this up.
Fumble!
That ball was fair game.
All right.
Fair game.
So the Phillies win the first game Thursday night, and then we head over to the link, and we watch a game that got off to a really weird start, obviously. But Jalen Hurts, he doesn't put up these great numbers, but he wins games. And we had our Jalen Hurts. Well, Nick didn't have his Jalen Hurts jersey on.
I did during the day.
You didn't
All
hit
day.
the game though.
Yeah, because I had a new shirt from Pro Image Sports.
Oh, did you get it from
Yes.
Pro? All right, that's acceptable.
Yes.
You didn't tell me that. Did you tell me that?
I did.
All right, I didn't know that.
I
was
did.
like preoccupied watching.
Yeah, you were all over the place. It was for Pro Sports.
Yeah.
Our guy Johnny D. Marie.
But no, Jalen Hurts, Dave. I mean, he's a winner. He just wins.
He does win, and that's been proven. And he's like, I think he's the perfect quarterback for the Eagles, right? Or any organization that has a rotation of offensive coordinators like we have.
Yeah.
He's a Swiss Army knife, and he's not great at any one thing, but he can do it all. And when the system has to change over and you have a new coordinator, he can fit every single one.
Yeah.
Right. But here's the thing. A.J. Brown gets one catch. It wasn't until the end of the game. You guys had already left when A.J. Brown caught the ball. It was an 8-yard pass.
I saw that. Did we see that?
Yeah, we were watching it.
No, we weren't there, though.
No, you left.
That should be the biggest story. Remember last year that was happening in the first half of every – remember
he's
he's
going to read a book. He's going to read a book to the next game.
They got to get the ball to him early and just get him happy. Just make him happy.
Well, I got to be honest with you. One thing and I think I told you this. I don't know. Maybe I told Nick. I watch Baldy's breakdowns. He does such a phenomenal job. I mean, I love Baldy. He does. I mean, he's a coach.
Yes.
To the average fan,
Awesome.
He shows exactly what's going on.
Breaks it down in a way you can
understand it. And guess what? He illustrated how the Cowboys secondary shut us down for the most part. They did a great job in the secondary. And I hate the Cowboys. I couldn't even tell you. I know C.D. Lamb and Dak Prescott. That's it. And Micah Parsons, who's no longer
he's not there anymore.
Right? But, they did a great job.
Yeah,
they shut us down.
It also felt like, we have to remember that AJ's coming off that hamstring issue, too. I felt like that played a role into
I think
why.
you might be right.
I think that played a role into why he also didn't get a catch till late in the ball game either. And by the way, I have him on my fantasy team in one of my leagues. That was rough. But yeah, I think that also played a role into it as well, because it felt like if you watch some of the clips, when he was running his routes, the routes would die off quick, and he would kind of just stand there. It felt like he was being like a decoy. Do you think that they could have been doing that, use him as a decoy a little bit for most of the game?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's obviously going to stop Saquon Barkley. That's
right.
Their number one priority. And then 2, your passing game is A.J. Brown. They're not going to let those two guys beat you.
Right.
Especially in the beginning of the year. That's it. By the way, I'm just going to go back to your rules. The Major League rule is stated here that no interference with other players and respecting other people's seats. You should not enter someone else's seats to catch a ball.
Well, he didn't enter,
especially if going into or over another person. So that's the general. Every stadium might be different.
Did you ever hear rules for sitting in the stadium?
There it is.
I have never heard
right there.
All right. We got Bob Cooney's going to pinch hit for Scott Grayson from Fox 29 News for Keys to the Game. And we'll talk a little Phillies baseball because he does cover the Phillies for NBC Sports Philadelphia. So we'll talk to Bob Cooney at the bottom of the hour. The first hour of the Locker Room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. And by the way, Dave, you know where we're going to be next Sunday? For our first Eagles pregame show at La Scala's Beach House. We were there all last football season. It was great. We had a great time. You got to come on down. La Scala's Beach House in Brigantine opened 2 summers ago now to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza and their daily specials and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. They're located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we'll get the keys to the game with Bob Cooney. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Join the Sports Bash every Monday live at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Get your game on with the elevated bar and lounge, 12 slot machines, blackjack, roulette, and a dedicated area with 4 betting windows and 11 kiosks. The ultimate sportsbook experience. Go where fans become fanatics. The Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. And join the Sports Bash live from 2 to 6 with me, Mike Gill, every Monday.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again, again and again. Call and again, again and again.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein from The Locker Room. Pro Image Sports is proud to announce the opening of their brand new Ocean City Boardwalk store, located between 8th and 9th Street. They carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, and novelties from brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite national team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC. Tell them The Locker Room sent you.
You hear that? That's Mike sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. That's because Mike was smart this time. He took ZzzQuil Ultra to fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and get the deeply restorative sleep he needs. So now he wakes up refreshed and ready to conquer Mondays.
Let's do this Monday.
ZzzQuil Ultra. Not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Looking for the ultimate sports bar experience? Welcome to Ventnor Social, Down Beach's newest upscale sports bar. Watch every play on 27 big screen TVs with a state-of-the-art sound system that puts you right in the action. Grab a cold drink, savor American eats and fresh seafood, and don't miss their unbeatable lunch, happy hour, and dinner specials. Enjoy live music on the open-air deck, an arcade for the family downstairs, and video games that will level up your night. Ventnor Social on Ventnor Avenue. Visit their Facebook page for up-to-date info and specials.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw. And now it's time for a Keys to the Game with Fox 29 News sports anchor Scott Grayson. But unfortunately, Scott, he said his father was rushed to the hospital, so filling in a pinch. He's a great guy. We go get the Keys to the Game brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention The Locker Room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into The Locker Room. He's now with NBC Sports Philadelphia. He's pinch hitting for Scott Grayson. Let's welcome into The Locker Room Bob Cooney. Good morning, Bob.
Billy, how are you, buddy? How's things going?
Great. I got to tell you, Bob, we are really appreciative for you at the last minute to fill in. I was with Bruce Donahue last night, and you're the first person I thought of.
I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah. Bob, how you been, man?
Oh, it's good. No complaints, Billy. Everything is going great.
And you're obviously following the Phillies, and we've been watching you on the NBC Sports Philadelphia. You do a great job. But before we get to our Phillies talk, I want to just get a couple thoughts of you on the Eagles. A great start, not a great game, but we're once again we're hearing a win's a win.
Yeah, win is a win, and you know, when everybody looks at Jalen Hurts, that's what you come back to. A win is a win. The guy wins. Yeah, not a great game, but you know what? I watched the game last night with the Chiefs and the Chargers. That wasn't a great game either.
No.
First game of the year is tough. The lightning delay that kind of puts a crink into everything. But you know, there's positives and there's some things to work on as always after a first game, and probably, you know, about 50-50 on that end. But they're a really good football team, and even not playing their best, they're going to beat teams.
And of course, Bob, the atmosphere at the Link was electric. I mean, we walked in there, the whole locker room crew was in there at the game, and the pregame ceremonies, lowering the banner with the 2 Super Bowl trophies, all the lights going on. I mean, it was phenomenal. You know, Philadelphia fans, they bring it, man.
Yeah, it looked cool. I was in Milwaukee, so we were watching it at a sports bar in Milwaukee. So it's hard to get the feel.
Yeah.
But we were. It was amazing. The first place we went, Billy, there was Eagles chants going. We're in Milwaukee.
Is that amazing?
The place was filled with Eagles fans, probably people that went to the Phillies game and then switched their jerseys or whatever. But it is. It's amazing how they travel. It's amazing the energy that they bring, and you know that's something that can't be overstated because that means a lot to the players, and it's hard on opposing teams.
We're talking with Bob Cooney from NBC Sports Philadelphia. Of course, he's filling in for Scott Grayson at the last minute. We really appreciate you, Bob. Since you were in Milwaukee, what was your give me 3 things that you took away from the game that stands out to you.
Well, 3 things going on. One is that Nick Castellanos is now part of this outfield platoon system, which he didn't appear he was when they got Harrison Bader. Right. It was talked. Rob Thompson came out and said, look, I'm giving it 6 days, and then I'm going to figure out who my outfielders are. Well, it's been almost 2 months, and he hasn't figured it out because guys are playing well. Castellanos hasn't been hitting all that well. At the time, Rob Thompson said he was an everyday guy, but he's not that now. He's part of the platoon. So that's one thing. Another is I think their bullpen is really good. I really do. With Johan Duran now, of course, closing, that's the obvious mark. But adding a David Robertson who can come in and get you an inning. And then hopefully, you know, Orion Kerkering and those guys can stay doing what they've done for the most part this season. That's good, too. And then when this team hits, man, they are good. And they are a contagious team, Billy.
Yeah.
I think when they get down on not hitting, it's contagious, and everybody doesn't hit. But when they do hit and it gets contagious, they're a dangerous team, and we saw it again last night against Miami.
Marsh is hitting 272, Bader 304, and Kepler, even though he's batting 216, he's been hitting of late. He's been hitting the ball.
Yeah, we were out on the West Coast, I think it was. Now, this is probably about a month ago or so, and he wasn't hitting for average, but all of a sudden the ball really started coming off his bat well. And Rob Thompson saw it, and his outs were like 100 miles an hour off the bat. And Rob Thompson saw it was coming, had a little more patience than maybe some fans wanted. And sure enough, now he's really hitting the ball. And last night, you know, Castellanos doesn't play again, but the 3 outfielders that Thompson puts out there all hit home runs. So he's kind of pushing the right buttons, Thompson is, although he says, I'm not pushing buttons. I'm just putting guys in there, and they're playing well. So we'll see how this all plays out. Not ideal to have a platooning outfield with 3 guys. I think Bader's your everyday center fielder. Yeah. Not ideal to have a platoon going into the playoffs, but it's working for them.
Hey, Bob, it's Nick. I got to ask you about Aaron Nola because he's really struggled since he's came back. He struggled in Milwaukee, especially in that first inning. You can't pencil him into that starting rotation in the postseason just yet, right? I mean, he just hasn't earned that spot yet. Do you think they would consider even taking him out of that rotation in the playoffs?
I think they're leaning heavily, Nick, towards keeping him in there.
Okay.
Rob Thompson is... Yeah, he's like, look, I've seen him do it before. He loves the big lights, all that. But you're right. You can't have innings like that in the playoffs. You can't be giving up 5 runs in an inning and throwing 32 pitches or whatever it was. That just doesn't work. He has to get righted in his next probably 3, maybe 4 starts before the end of the season. You have to see a glimmer of something from him. Otherwise, I don't know how you use him. He doesn't throw hard enough to come out of the bullpen for like an inning.
Right.
I don't know. They're leaning heavily towards him getting righted and having him in that starting rotation when the playoffs start.
We're talking with Bob Cooney from NBC Sports Philadelphia, covering the Phillies. Bob, do you travel with the team, or do you have to get your own transportation?
No, we get our own transportation.
Really?
Kind of a, that would be kind of a conflict of interest in the journalism world if you're riding a plane and eating their food and doing all that, and then you have to write a story about how.
Well, but Bob, back in the day, didn't the writers used to take trains with the team and everything? That's how they got to know the players.
They may have. That wasn't in my day. No, I've never. Yeah, I don't know how far back, Billy, but at some point maybe they did. But no, I've never. When I was covering the Sixers or anything like that, you don't go on the planes. Right. You usually don't stay in the same hotel because my company ain't paying for a 5-star hotel.
Right, that's true too. Bob, what do you like covering better, baseball or basketball? The Phillies or the Sixers?
What do I like better?
Yeah, which sport do you like covering better, the Sixers or the Phillies?
I like them both, and I've only been doing the Phillies for a few months now. But there's a lot of similarities. You have to build relationships, you have to build trust, you have to be honest. All of those things is what you have to do. So it was kind of like riding a bike when I got back into the locker room with the Phillies. Yeah, it's just. You want to give the people what they want. You have to have a feel for what the fans are looking for, what questions would the fans want answered. That's our job. And no matter how hard it is or how easy it is, you have to ask the questions to get the answers that people want to hear.
And you don't want to get in a fight with anybody on the team.
No, I'm not. I don't. Yeah, and when I go up and introduce myself to players, I tell them, I said, look, I'm just going to be honest. I'm not a hot take guy. I don't look for things, but.
Right.
If you're not playing well, I have to write it. And when you are playing well, I write that also. So,
all right, Bob, let's get back to the Birds real quick. Do you think this team has what it takes to win another Super Bowl?
Yeah, I think there's some things that they have to shore up in order to be that team that you're really confident say they're going to win it again. Because, look, not every team is perfect going into a Super Bowl, and not every team is playing perfect going into a Super Bowl. It's building the team throughout the season and getting them to a point of where they are playing their best football at that time of the year. They need a second cornerback. I mean, Adoree Jackson and what they were throwing out there the other night just wasn't good enough. I didn't understand, and maybe Dallas was scheming this way. Why not? Why not have Quinyon Mitchell just on CeeDee Lamb all the time? I mean, we've seen other teams do that where they put their best corner on the best receiver and say, you're with him all day. Because you saw a lot of Jackson on him on Thursday night. So I think they have to shore that up a little bit. But defensively, they made second-half adjustments, and Vic Fangio was really good at that. And you saw what happened in the second half. Cowboys didn't score a point. So good enough now? Maybe, but I think this team's going to get better and better, and it would surprise me if they're not a serious contender by the end of the season.
Bob, Dave Klemic here. I just want to chime in here for a second. I've been, I have my own take on this, but what do you think about A.J. Brown just being completely just nothing,
non-existent,
no targets or anything like that? How do we get him, how do we generate him some action early so he's involved?
Yeah, so looking at some of the all 22 tapes and all of that, and hearing some commentary from guys that are closer to the league than I am, there appears to be something not 100% right with A.J. Brown right now, and they were showing some cuts and some breaks, and he wasn't coming out of them with the hardness that he usually does. He's not planning and going as hard as he used to. Is that mental or is that physical? I don't know. Look, we know wide receivers. No offense to any wide receivers sitting there right now. But a receiver, A.J. Brown maybe doesn't get a few balls, and then his shoulders start to dip a little, and maybe his cuts aren't as hard. I don't think that's the case. I think there's something maybe a little physical still going on there with either the hamstring or the knee or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't care. That's A.J. Brown to me, and I rewatched the game yesterday. You got to hit him on breaks, like right at the break. He's going to physically beat corners one-on-one. If he's running like a 10-yard in, he's going to physically get in front of him, basketball term, box out and be able to catch a ball. I think Jalen Hurts has to force it to him a little bit more.
Thanks. Perfect.
Nick, you got to.
What's your thoughts on it?
I got my thoughts too. I actually, now that you say that, and Nick's been saying that too, those hamstrings can be nagging.
Yeah.
And maybe they needed him out there as some kind of a threat. Yeah, I'm
Right.
just Nick is shaking his head. He's like, "Yeah, man, I just exactly what I said. Exactly what I said." But yeah, that can bother you, and I am a hamstring aware person, and that does seem to be it. It does hurt eccentrically when you drive your heel under the ground. It jolts the hamstring.
Right.
So that's probably why. Okay, guys.
I feel better now. By the way, Bob, I don't know if you know this, but our Dave Klemic here, he beat Devontae Hall in the fastest man competition in the NFL for the Chiefs.
Well, his name's Dante Hall, but it doesn't matter.
What are they? Dante Hall. Sorry.
Who doesn't know that? Like, what are you talking about? Who doesn't know that?
I don't know if you knew it.
Of course.
All right. Bob, listen, man, we really appreciate you taking time today, filling in for Scott Grayson. We wish his father well, but we really appreciate you taking time and calling in, and we'll do it again.
Always fun to be in the locker room. Appreciate it, boys.
All right, there he is. Bob Cooney on the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline. Keys to the Game with Fox 29 News sports anchor Scott Grayson is brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. I want to thank Bob. That's great that he just, Nick,
on the last second,
come on, man.
for him to come right in, that was awesome.
That's huge.
Awesome.
All right. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Brian Radke here from Sunday Night Football on Westwood One. Mike Golick and I are set to bring you Week 1 AFC action from Buffalo when the Bills host the Baltimore Ravens. Perennial MVP candidates Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson no doubt are looking to lead their teams to a season-opening statement win in prime time. Join us to find out which one comes out on top on Sunday Night Football.
Listen to Sunday Night Football. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 3 locations on the bay in Summers Point, at 43rd off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, and our newest location right in the heart of Wildwood on Ocean Ave. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, plus The Point features live music at all 3 locations 7 days a week and is always family friendly. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them at dothepoint.com.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition.
and talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Caesars Sportsbook app is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards. Bet on gridiron action and earn perks on every game like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO20X and place your first bet of $1 or more for a chance to double your winnings on your next 20 bets. Open to new users in New Jersey who are 21 or older. Max bet of $25 for boosted winnings. Max additional winnings $2,500 per bet. Profit boost tokens expire 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Labor Day savings are here at the Home Depot with up to 35% off, plus up to an extra $450 off select appliances like LG. Keep your routines running smoothly with an LG refrigerator you can count on from the Home Depot. And with the connected ThinQ app, you'll know if the door is left open and when to replace the filter. Gear up for fall with Labor Day savings on LG, America's most reliable appliance brand at the Home Depot. Offer valid August 21st through September 10th, U.S. only. See store online for details.
Looking for the ultimate sports bar experience? Welcome to Ventnor Social, Down Beach's newest upscale sports bar. Watch every play on 27 big screen TVs with a state-of-the-art sound system that puts you right in the action. Grab a cold drink, savor American eats and fresh seafood, and don't miss their unbeatable lunch, happy hour, and dinner specials. Enjoy live music on the open-air deck, an arcade for the family downstairs, and video games that will level up your night. Ventnor Social on Ventnor Avenue. Visit their Facebook page for up-to-date info and specials.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live. The Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. Nick, we got some. We're going to get some of our text messages at 609-403-0973. And the question is, should the guy have given the ball back to Karen there in Miami? It was a free ball, Dave.
It'd be funny if her name was Karen. Too. Like, if it's not, it is now. She is. Like, hey, I say what I say because I organize leagues like this and stuff like that. I organize a flag football league, and I need organization. I don't want people jumping out of their seats. However, once a kid has possession of that ball, it means the world to that kid.
Yeah.
What is it going to mean to a 100-year-old lady?
She was that old.
Cares?
She was like,
yeah, but I'm going to insult
age.
her.
He's back to our side.
That is funny if her
We
name
ripped
was
him.
Karen, though.
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
All right, so we got a couple of texts coming in, 609-403-0973. All right, so these are interesting texts. All right, if there is an extensive study on the Marlins video, you could see the father saying, "You want the ball, go ahead and take it out of my son's glove," and points at the glove. That woman is going to have bad karma. I would have never given her the ball. I would have told her to go get security and bring him down here, and security could settle this.
Wow,
No,
I don't know.
I wouldn't have done that. I don't agree with that.
You know, it's an opinion.
I don't agree with that. All right, here we go. Got another one. Who is this guy setting a bad precedent? What cave did he crawl out of? Tell him to pull up his skirt. Ball is fair game. Tell Karen if you want the ball that badly, take it from my son.
609-403-0973 is the text board number. Keep them coming. I think the guy did the right thing. If you want the ball, take it out of my son's glove, right? I mean,
yeah,
she
can't take it from a kid.
She took a ball from a kid.
Can't take it from a kid.
She looks like she was in her 50s,
She should
60s.
be looking to give the ball to a kid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You should be finding who's the closest.
Yeah,
kid
who's
to
the closest kid to me? Boom.
You can have it.
Yep.
That's what you do. That's what I would do.
Do we have a text that says the guy should have spit on her?
That was Jeff and Ocean.
Oh, you know Jalen Carter? Oh. By the way, the spit there is punishable in Pennsylvania by law. It's a charge. It's a misdemeanor, second degree, most common for spitting on a civilian, with enhancement for bodily fluids. Can carry a third degree penalty, $5,000 and 2 years in prison punishment for spitting on somebody. So if he wants to press charges,
it's against the law to spit on
if he wants to
somebody.
press charges, he is on probation from what he did in college. He'll go to jail.
Wow.
Jalen Carter
I don't
should
see
go to
Dak
jail
Prescott doing
if Dak
No,
Prescott
they
presses
won't.
charges.
No.
He won't.
Look, this was a stain on the Eagles and their achievement. The opening day ceremony of the NFL. I mean, it put a damper on it.
Stephen A. Smith said it best. And that guy annoys me sometimes, but sometimes he's very right. You can't disagree with. He said, Jalen, no one was talking about your accident anymore.
Right.
And now everyone's talking about your accident.
Exactly.
You brought your off-the-field stuff on the field.
Listen, the only thing I'm going to say, Nick, is the fact that he is young. We got to, and he made a mistake, and I get it's very bad. Like you said, it's punishable in law now. I mean, he can get in trouble, but he's young. He made a mistake, and maybe he's been around.
It was stupid. It was a stupid decision, and I want to play the clip from when he was asked after the game on why he spit at Dak. Here it is.
Jalen, when it happened, were you like in a fit of rage, or what was your? No, I was calm. I walked off the field calmly. I was not mad. That's pretty much. I couldn't really do nothing else. The rough decision is the rough decision.
So there you
go. That's not an apology.
Yeah, but he also went on to say that he did apologize.
Do you think his apology was heartfelt?
Yes, I think he realized he made a mistake. I think he realized it, and I'm sure Big Dom's gonna have a talk with him too.
I met Big Dom this summer
about this whole situation. I guarantee it. I guarantee it because that can't happen.
Dave,
a snap didn't even happen yet. So you have to control your emotions. Dak kind of baited him. I know we saw the clip of Dak spitting towards the ground and making the little grin. He baited him a little bit, and
he sure did.
Jalen can't take the bait there, man. He can't do it.
Yeah, maturity's definitely has something to do with it.
What do you think the punishment should be, Dave?
I mean, he took the punishment. As long as Dak doesn't press charges,
I don't think that's going to happen. Do you think?
But Dak's not the kind of guy that would do it. Dak's a good person. But if he pressed charges, now I was in a situation.
Can someone else press charges for him? Do you think?
No, I don't think so. It has to be him.
It has to
personally.
come through him personally.
Yeah, because look. This is the other thing. I've been in a situation where one of my teammates assaulted another teammate.
Wow.
Get out, really?
Yes, and he was arrested.
Wow.
Yes, and he pressed charges. He took his helmet off and hit him in the head with his helmet. He did press charges. He was arrested. He was taken to jail. He was charged.
Well, that's assault.
Yeah,
I mean,
assault.
You
so
can
he assaulted him.
Well, do you remember
the word of the law in Pennsylvania? That's assault.
Do you remember Myles Garrett a couple years ago?
Bodily fluids is also an enhancement.
You don't remember against the Pittsburgh Steelers when Myles Garrett, I believe it was Myles Garrett, when he took his helmet and swung at.
Oh yeah.
I think it was Mason Rudolph.
That's right. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty bad.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Nick, what's the question?
Our question of the day is, what would you do in the Miami Karen situation? We have Dan and HT chiming in. Karen was nice. I would have punched that guy in the face. That dad went right under her leg, so he's taking the Karen side. Wow. Bad take, Dan. Bad take. Bad take.
Hour one is in the books. Hour one is all over.
That was fast. It's all over.
So on the other side, we're going to get a chance to talk to Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, brought to you by the Vassor Pool Service. We got to obviously thank him on the air for getting us great seats for the Eagles game and allowing us to be there. The locker room crew at the link on Thursday night. That was awesome. And we'll get his take on the Eagles and the Phillies, and we'll hear what he has to say about Jalen Carter. It'll be interesting to hear about that. On the other side, we'll talk more Phillies, more Eagles, and who knows else what, Dave?
Well, before we go, Jalen Carter is not on probation anymore. It was only for 12 months. Sorry.
All right, you're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic and Nick Earnshaw, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, this is Josh Hennig inviting you to join me this Saturday for Hanging with Hennig, broadcasting live from the Gridiron Pit inside Tropicana, Atlantic City, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN. Come hang out with us inside Tropicana, Atlantic City at the Gridiron Pit, powered by Caesars Sportsbook. Watch football on large, high-definition TVs while enjoying casino table games with tailgate-inspired menu. Don't miss out on your chance to win prizes, including a Jalen Hurts Eagles jersey. This Saturday's guests include fantasy football analyst Andy McNamara and AP senior NFL insider Rob Motti. So join me this Saturday for Hanging with Hennig, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN, broadcasting live from the Gridiron Pit inside Tropicana, Atlantic City for the ultimate watch and wager football experience with tailgate-inspired menu and your opportunity to win prizes like a Jalen Hurts Eagles jersey. Hanging with Hennig, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN, streaming live on YouTube and X, broadcasting live this Saturday Saturday from the Gridiron Pit inside Tropicana, Atlantic City.
Hi, it's me, Flo, here to tell you that with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, you get 24/7 protection, so you're covered no matter where the day takes you.
Even I added too much water to the pizza dough day?
Yep.
How about getting a call from my daughter to pick her up at the airport because her boyfriend is unreliable day?
Especially that day.
What about finding out that one of my pipes suddenly burst in my basement day?
Progressive has every day covered 24/7 with a Home and Auto Bundle. Also, you have a lot of bad days.
Oh no, that was all the same day.
At least you're covered with Progressive.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
It's game time, New Jersey. The playbook for this season's action is on DraftKings Casino. Play thousands of popular slots for a shot at jackpots. Over $400 million has already been awarded. New players get 500 spins on Huff and More Puff over 10 days. Download the app, use code DK973, and claim your spins after your first $5 wager. Get in the game with DraftKings Casino, home of the largest jackpot win in online casino history. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 21 or older, physically present in New Jersey. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Non-withdrawable casino spins issued as 50 spins per day for 10 days. Valid for featured game only and expire each day after 24 hours. See terms and conditions at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Ends October 5th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time.
Get Labor Day savings now at the Home Depot with up to 35% off, plus up to an extra $450 off select appliances like Whirlpool that can keep up with your busy routine. Whirlpool refrigerators from the Home Depot have the storage and ice capacity for everything from school lunches to stocking coolers for sports practice. Celebrate Labor Day with savings on select appliances at the Home Depot. Offer valid August 21st through September 10th, U.S. only. See store online for details.
Town Square Media has teamed up with Seize the Deal to bring you unbeatable local offers on food and family fun right here in South Jersey.
Get a $50 gift card for only $25 to Island Grill in Ocean City. It's the area's go-to restaurant for fresh catch local seafood with a laid-back beach vibe. Or get two $25 gift cards for the price of one to Twist Pretzel and Ice Cream.
Deals like these go fast, so grab yours today at seizethedeal.com.
SeizeTheDeal.com.
South Jersey's official play-by-play home of the Eagles, Sixers, and Flyers.
At 0 point would I ever consider not being a fan of the team.
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, mainland product. Nick Earnshaw producing today. And, of course, we went to the Eagles game Thursday night with the locker room crew, courtesy of Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. And now it's time to do Mr. Negadelphia, brought to you by the Vassor Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call Vassor Pool Service, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Drag and tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Vassor Pool Service. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. Good morning, P.J. Hello. You there?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Where are you, up in Boston?
Yeah, on the road a little bit. You know me.
You don't sit still too long, do you?
I actually went fishing last night, too.
I don't think he doesn't sleep.
You went fishing in Boston?
No, up in in the back bays in the New York Sound.
Okay.
Did you have your fly fishing?
We have that picture up right now. If you're watching on the YouTube stream or the X platform, we have a picture of you when you fished last year. And your bug eyes.
Listen, I go all over for these fish. All over.
Mr. Negadelphia, want to publicly thank you for taking us all to the Eagles game, and to watch that opening ceremony was phenomenal, man. I loved it. Thank you.
No, I know, man. It was great. We had a good crowd there. We had quite a few go to the game. It was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah. And of course, you guys are taking a lot of heat from listeners, and people are saying you guys left too early, man. What was up with that?
Well, listen, man. We knew what was going to happen. You know what I mean? It was a grungy match. We knew we were going to win. It was pretty much set in stone at that point. We walked away with the W, so we were okay with it.
Are you being serious? You really thought that game was sewed up? Because it was a nail biter all the way to the very end.
It was sloppy, but I felt like at first I thought there was a lot of things that went Dallas's way. A lot of things. I
will say this: the officiating was horrible. Would you agree to that?
It was bad.
God awful.
It was bad. Yeah, it was bad. I agree with that. Our secondary was weak, though. I will say that there were some things they were doing just because they couldn't compete at that level. So,
but Dallas didn't score a touchdown. They didn't score a touchdown in the second half.
They didn't. They turned it up at the end. Yeah, our defense did get better as I went. There was also a lot of rain, and the conditions were a little tougher too.
All right, Mr. Negadelphia. Now, last year, we kind of made like a little bet saying that if Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl and the MVP, you were going to buy everybody Jalen Hurts jerseys, and you did. So tell me, what do you make of Jalen Hurts' performance in Game 1 against the Cowboys on opening night?
I got to say that I think we looked rusty. I like that he's making quick decisions, maybe a little too quick. You know what I mean? I don't think he sat in the pocket as much as I'd like to see him develop some plays. But at the same time, maybe A.J. was a distraction. Maybe there wasn't a real play there for a lot of action that way. I mean, Dotson was our top receiver, if not, was he?
Yeah, he had three receptions for 59 yards. His longest was a 51-yard strike. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we obviously weren't utilizing our wide receivers the way we all thought we would, but, we got the job done, Saquon helped out, obviously.
Mr. Negadelphia, this is Dave Klemic here. I'm just want to chime in here and ask you a question. I think, I saw, Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott. Now, as far as punishment, do you think that he should have spit more on him? He should have spit more on Dak Prescott because he's a Cowboy.
My thing is that, if he knew he was going to get ejected for it, we could have got a little more out of it.
If you're going to spit, make sure you hit him in the face.
Yeah. It went down his shoulder pads.
Right? I mean, why? If you're going to go out, you might as well go out with something like that.
Just puke on him.
Yeah. I mean, really,
Mr. Negadelphia, thank you again. We had an absolute amazing time at the game. By the way, don't let Billy, go at you a little bit. He left 5 minutes early. There was 5 minutes left in the game, and he left.
4:44.
For me, he left early too.
Yeah, he left early too. So now he stayed a little bit longer.
Do you have proof of that?
I got proof. Trust me, I got proof. Mr. Negadelphia, I do want to switch gears real quick. I don't know if you saw. I think you did. We were talking this morning. I put it in the group chat so the whole show could see it. The Miami Karen last night.
Oh, I saw it. I'm
just gonna let you say your piece on what you think of this situation.
Well, first off, I would have given the ball back, but I would have made her take off that jersey. And I would have said, look, you can't be wearing that around and acting like a Phillies fan if this is how you're going to act. So I'll give you the ball, but you got to take that jersey off. It's defamation of character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Philly fans have been known for such great character.
Yeah.
We're classy, Dave. We're classy fans,
So, during the game, I wanted to sit next to your father because your dad's a Dallas Cowboys fan. I really get a chance to talk
I was
to him
jawing with him a little bit.
But, I'm glad the way the game turned out, maybe it's good I didn't sit next to him.
Listen, you got to be happy, Bill. You weren't on that limo ride over to the game. He's screaming, he's yelling, he's all fired up. And then as soon as the game started, you didn't hear a peep.
No, he wasn't really talking.
Yeah, well, he was playing Kid Rock. I'm a cowboy, baby. It was playing that, blasting that on the way up there.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was brutal. Brutal.
That's a character. We were telling your dad, like, a couple years back, I had a psychiatrist come on my show and to talk to us about how people that live in this area become Dallas Cowboy fans. And the doctor was real serious. He said it's an Oedipus Rex syndrome, he called it.
Syndrome for being a Cowboy fan?
See, there's a syndrome here, you know what I mean?
I gotta look up that syndrome.
I think
Oedipus? OED?
Oedipus? Yeah.
I have no idea.
I'm a history major. I don't know how to spell. But all right, so we're talking with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. He's up in Boston. You going to go to Fenway Park? Maybe catch a Red Sox game?
No, not a chance, man. I'll be back in Jersey tonight. Yeah.
Not a chance. All right, so Jalen Hurts, he had 14 carries for 62 yards. He led the team in rushing.
Yeah. You know what? Look, he made the plays where he had to. I mean, you never want to see your quarterback running up the middle of the field with all those linebackers looking at him like that. You know what I mean? Right. But, we want to preserve him. But I thought he played well. I mean, he definitely, took the opportunities that were in front of him, made the best of it. But we did look a little sloppy.
Well, it's first. You remember, and let's not forget the start the Eagles had last year. They were 2-2 after 4, and these guys are in bubble wrap. It's not just the Eagles. Of course, the Kansas City Chiefs didn't play. That game was sloppy last night as well. So I mean, these guys, it's going to take them maybe 2-3 games to get the rust off.
I agree. We're a much better team than the Chiefs, obviously. Though.
Yeah. So the talent came through.
Mr. Negadelphia, you think that has a lot to do with losing the anchor in Jalen Carter? Or do you think that we just were sloppy, like it's just a game that we should have won? Or do you think that really affected the team?
Well, I think it certainly impacts you when your best defensive player on the team is out before we even started. I mean, I think it definitely put a wrench into things, I mean, without a doubt. But, no, I mean, that wasn't our only problem, right? I mean, it definitely impacted us for sure. But I think we got to see exactly what they're, in our secondary, how well they're going to be able to cover against guys like CeeDee Lamb and having a good second like Pickens. And it's like, we don't look great there. We're going to have to step it up. Something's going to happen there.
Well, yeah, one thing is CeeDee Lamb dropped like 3 clutch balls. They were right in the basket.
Bread basket.
And he still had 110 yards receiving.
Yeah, so, I mean that was we were losing that game if he doesn't drop that ball. So.
Yeah. Well, and thank God for him and Jerry Jones for making it happen for us. I mean, this is,
I wish we gave him a standing O.
Yeah, I know. I really feel like we didn't give him enough. You know what I'm saying? We really didn't.
No. A.J. Brown was non-existent. He had 1 catch for 8 yards, but he was only targeted once. I mean, maybe he's hurt still. Maybe he's nursing that hammy.
Well,
right?
Bob agreed with me earlier. Like. Yeah, I think there was something to do with his hamstring, and you could tell the way he was running routes, he felt more of like a decoy than actually being a part of the game plan.
And remember, Diggs was covering him, who's a very good. I mean, you're going up against, some of the best secondaries out there. So.
So how was your dad on the way home?
I mean, Dave, you were on the bus. We didn't hear a beep.
No.
It was like he was so loud on the way in. I mean, it was piercing, and then on the way back, just crickets, nothing.
Yeah, he was really invested in talking about the popularity of the cheerleaders on it, like the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders.
Right
Like,
goes.
you got that.
That's all I got.
You got that.
See
Okay,
great.
Yeah, that's exactly where he goes with it. As soon as we start winning,
All right, let's turn our attention to the Fighting Phils because they're I think what are they 13 game? What's their magic number? Nick?
Their magic number is 16 to win the division and 12 to make the playoffs.
So, do the Phillies have what it takes now that the seems like the outfield's coming together a little bit with Marsh and Bader hitting the ball? Kepler's starting to step it up, even though his batting average is only .216. But this team might be poised to make a run. What do you think?
This is the time, Billy. This is the time, right? All that's happened before this doesn't matter. As long as we can get hot now, going into October, and close out this on a win streak, man, we could definitely be a contender.
Mr. Negadelphia, I want to ask you about Nick Castellanos.
Oh man. Listen.
He hasn't played in 2 out of the last 3 games. He's turning more of a platoon player. I mean, what are you making Nick Castellanos right now? He's struggling.
Listen, my whole thing is that you can't miss that bad and not think that you're going to have consequences. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I mean, you're on national television. People are making clips of him doing all, swinging him. I mean, some of this stuff, if he had a 10-foot bat, he wouldn't be able to. It's like, yo, come on, man. This is way outside. The catchers are struggling to even catch the ball that he's swinging at, So you get what you get, Nick. Listen, you're not producing, you get put to the side. That's what happens.
Listen, Max Kepler's been playing well. I was ripping Max Kepler earlier in the season. He was awful until the past month. He's been great, so he's been better than Casty.
Yeah, listen, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, hey, you got to go with what's working. You know what I mean? Right now, Nick's not getting it done,
Yeah.
I think Ranger Suarez in his last 4 starts, he's like 3-0 with like a 1.09 ERA. He's been pitching pretty well of late.
He's our guy, man. He's been solid. Yeah, I mean, in our pitching area, we had to have guys step up and really do well just because of unfortunate circumstances with Wheeler.
Yeah, he's 3-0 with a 1.09 ERA in his last 4 starts because Aaron Nola doesn't look like he's improving. What's wrong with him, man?
No, man. We know. Listen, everybody knows he's a really nice guy. You want him to do better, but man, it can get painful up there watching them slug that ball around while he's up there. And honestly, it's you. Out of all of them, you want him to really step up and do well. But things are going to have to change over these next few weeks here to show us that he's, going to be in that solid rotation for the playoffs. But we'll see. I mean, I'd love to see him step up and do it, but he's hit or miss right now.
Yeah. All right, next Sunday we're all going to be at the Las Calas Beach House for our Eagles pregame show against the Kansas City Chiefs. And we had a great run last year at Las Calas Beach House. We're going to have a lot of fun next Sunday.
Oh, it's going to be great.
All right, me, you, Dave Klemic, and Josh Henning, I think, will be with us on Sunday. So
nice.
We look forward to that.
Nice.
And I'm going to put an actual name on the Corda conundrum. Is going to be why your dad is a Cowboys fan and you're such a diehard Eagles fan. We're gonna tag that the Corda conundrum.
I like that.
All right,
I like that.
It's pretty good.
All right, Mr. Hey, by the way, I got to meet Dragon. Nice guy.
Oh yeah, great guy, right? Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah.
You can't believe his name's Dragon. You're like,
that's
Dragon?
I've been reading his name for the last 2 years, and this is the first time I ever met him.
Nicest guy.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, he's the man. Dude. You'll more you spend time with him, the more you love him.
All right, Mr. Negadelphia, catch more fish.
All right, sounds good, guys. Take it easy.
See you next weekend. There he is. Mr. Negadelphia is sponsored by the Vassor Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call the Vassor Pool Service, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Vassor Pool Service. All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Sunday on Compass Media Network's coverage of the NFL. The hunt for Super Bowl 60 starts now, and two hopefuls collide in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers hosting the Detroit Lions. Hi, this is Jerry Recco. Join Bill Rosinski, Steve Berline, and myself for all the action as Micah Parsons and the new-look Packers look to send a Week 1 message. But the defending NFC North champs, Jared Goff and the Lions, stand in their way. If it's the NFL, it's right here.
Sunday on 97.3 ESPN. Coverage begins at 4:30.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Get Labor Day savings now at the Home Depot with up to 35% off, plus up to an extra $450 off select appliances like Whirlpool that can keep up with your busy routine. Whirlpool refrigerators from the Home Depot have the storage and ice capacity for everything from school lunches to stocking coolers for sports practice. Celebrate Labor Day with savings on select appliances at the Home Depot. Offer valid August 21st through September 10th, U.S. only. See store online for details.
Looking for the ultimate sports bar experience? Welcome to Ventnor Social, Down Beach's newest upscale sports bar. Watch every play on 27 big screen TVs with a state-of-the-art sound system that puts you right in the action. Grab a cold drink, savor American eats and fresh seafood, and don't miss their unbeatable lunch, happy hour, and dinner specials. Enjoy live music on the open-air deck, an arcade for the family downstairs, and video games that will level up your night. Ventnor Social on Ventnor Avenue. Visit their Facebook page for up-to-date info and specials.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw producing and co-hosting. How about Bob Cooney said, who doesn't know that you beat what is his name?
Dante
Hall.
Yeah, lots of
Everybody
people
knows. Everybody knows.
Lots
it.
of people throughout my life has walked up to me with their phone since YouTube has come out. Like I'd say probably like 2000.
You think Jimmy Thomas know that?
He probably knows. But like they walk up to me and go, "Hey, is this you?" And then they challenge me to a race, and I'm like, I don't want to race.
Are you serious?
Everyone challenges me to a race all the time.
I want to see you guys do it again.
Yeah, I know you do. I want to see you fight Bobby again.
I'll kick his butt. All you got to do is say when and where. I'll just,
If he has to race Dante Hall, you got to box your brother.
Not a problem. I'm not afraid of that.
You said you were good
I'll lump
if you
him up.
cheap shot him. That's the only time you're good.
Man, for survival to finish. That's your favorite video.
I saw you.
I got to find that video again.
What, did he throw your cell phone? That was pretty funny.
He came over. I was sitting in the Playland parking lot.
I love it.
He likes stirring a pot. This
I
guy.
love it.
So I was sitting at the Playland parking lot. I was working, and he comes by on his bike every once in a while. He was ripping me one. He was like, "You're a loser. You're this. You're that. I'm big. I'm a pilot. Piling on me and everything. You just talk on the radio. What do you know?
Right.
So we kept going, and like after a while, like I'm tired. It was hot. It was like 98 degrees, right? So I freaked out. I kicked his bike and went, "Get the boo out of here!" And when I kicked the bike, my phone fell out of my pocket. He picked my phone up and chucked it and hit the ride. One of the rides.
Can't make this up.
So then we started swinging at each other. Jeff Dowling, Mr. Met, comes out of nowhere, drills me, knocks me on the ground. Bobby gets on his bike, pedals away, and guess what? Unbeknownst to us, it was all caught on film on the security camera.
But you guys are so much fun to be around. I'll tell you what, if they're around, you feel the Schwein
energy just
elevated, bro. It's always great to be in here.
Well, we felt the energy on Thursday night. That was wonderful. That was just so cool to be a part of that. PJ, man, we really thank him a lot for that. But the fans, they deserve that. You know, all the losing, all the mediocrity. Like, look what we're enduring with the Sixers, right? And the Flyers. But to have that moment, I think was really special.
Two Super Bowls. I mean,
those two big trophies, Nick, were so cool.
Who would have thought you'd see that on the ground at the link?
And not only that, but we've been to another one. We've been to a third since 2017.
That's right.
So we've been to three.
Well, we were in one in 1980.
This is the
but even in the
I'm
past
just saying,
decade,
right. But I'm saying all told,
this is the golden era of Eagles football right now.
I think we're primed to at least make it back. And Jalen Hurts is putting together a Hall of Fame resume right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing that.
Jalen
right
Hurts
now.
is putting a Hall of Fame resume.
I hate the conversation surrounding him. It just aggravates me because you have all these greats talking about how good Jalen is, right?
Right.
Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady.
Oh, you just said Joe Montana.
Yeah.
I just saw him on a podcast, and they asked him who was his top three quarterbacks, and he did not name Jalen Hurts.
He had him 4, Billy.
That's right. I said
I wouldn't put him in 3.
I wouldn't put him in
still
3.
Wouldn't put him in top 3.
Well, if you look at his numbers, Nick, he went 19 for 23 for 152 yards. The bottom line is he won.
He's the guy that can manage the game. It should not be a negative connotation when you say Jalen Hurts is one of the best game managers ever. He is. I want that guy in the fourth quarter. That's the quarterback I want in the fourth quarter.
What did the
you could throw the ball if you want. You could have a great spiral, everything. But if you're not winning the ball game, it does not matter.
I agree with that 100%. What did Mike Gill, the stat that Mike Gill had on third down? He was 6 for 6 for like 78 yards with a touchdown. And a rushing touchdown.
It's just a feeling that I have. But when I'm like, it's third and we got to pick one up, I'm going, I know we're going to get it. Because if nobody's open, he's going to run it right between the linebackers and he's going to pick up a first down. I know. I always feel confident with him in the backfield.
They did the tush push, 3 times?
Successful all 3.
Successful all 3 times. By the way, how about that celebration when Quinyon Mitchell, they went down and they
got the
did
fumble.
The tush push?
Yeah,
that was great. Did you notice that Jalen did the Jordan celebration because Jordan was in attendance?
Show me what's the Jordan celebration? I forget. He just arms up like that.
Yeah,
right?
Puts his arms up.
How about
that?
Touchdown. Michael Jordan in the stands.
Yeah, that was cool.
Was Bradley Cooper there? Anybody see Bradley Cooper?
I didn't see Bradley Cooper.
He's usually there.
But Mac was there.
Mac from
Rob McElhenney was there.
Yeah.
He was there. He announced them.
Yep.
Will Shipley ran the ball well the time. He only had 3 carries, but he made the most of it. 26 yards. He had a couple catches.
A.J. Dillon as well. A.J. Dillon got in the ball game too. They utilized him. Listen, it was a sloppy game, and I think it's always going to be like the first 3 to 4 weeks. You're going to see bad football. It's just how it is now, especially like with the guys not playing in the preseason. You're not getting those game reps. I understand you're getting the practice reps in practice. You have the simulated games, etc. But it's still not the same as when you're on the field. Am I wrong there, Klemic?
No, and it's going to get the more and more they do this and they remove games, like preseason games. They're not even practicing. And a lot of times if you put your starters out, they have these what you call camp injuries. Hamstring, lower back, or whatever, and they're not practicing. They're trying to
soft tissue injuries.
Yeah, and they let them get away with not practicing. But that's how the younger guys get reps and stuff like that. But it's going to take a lot for cohesiveness.
Yeah. According to the Elias Sports, Nick Sirianni became the 8th head coach in NFL history to start their career with 5 consecutive season-opening victories. That's pretty.
He's putting a
undefeated.
Putting a resume together.
Yeah.
When he first, Nick, remember when
flower,
the Wood of the Flower that
and then the first press conference, the original opening press conference.
What do you do with a team? Wood of the flower grows, you get sunlight on it,
and he wasn't wrong. See, the flower has grown. It's grown.
Remember, he was ridiculed. He was under a lot of people ridiculed that pick.
Yeah.
When they hired Nick Sirianni,
and
his
opening press conference was awful. It was awful.
Don't judge a book by its cover, I guess, right?
Nope. And the guys love him. It's like the Hurts thing. You have all the greats talking about how great he is, and then you have all the players who play for Sirianni how much they love him.
You hear
they win.
Speaking, did you see Ryan? What's his name? Goodness gracious, the guy from he got in a fight on.
Oh, Peter Schrager.
Yeah, with Peter Schrager, Ryan Clark, and when he's talking about CeeDee Lamb, and he's like, "Hey, listen, this is no one thing. You were a football player. You weren't really a football player, but I would never take away someone else's ability to understand the game just because you didn't play the game or at a super high level." You both have a
different perspective, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a different point of view.
Yeah, and the point of view, one is a bird's eye point of view, and one's like inside the lines. And you both are respected. But he gets all offended by everything. That kind of annoyed me. If anybody pays attention to the Ryan Clark stuff, he's always like kind of a complainer. But
I don't even know who that is.
He did make a good. He made a good point, but he did do it in a way that
wasn't a great
offensive.
Yeah.
All right, the Eagles have the most season open victories. They're 16-4 with 800 clip winning percentage in the NFL since 2006.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Eagles are one of the best organizations, one of the most winningest franchises since 2000. The past 25 years for the Philadelphia Eagles, they're one of the top teams in all football.
But as a former NFL player, preparation, that means you're prepared. When you win opening games like that, that means they're hitting everything right. Their preparation is proper, I should say.
Yeah, and everybody right now, I think the Eagles right now are the model organization.
Right.
And they really are. It's not even the Chiefs anymore. It is the Eagles now. Not just because of this Super Bowl, but because of previous.
Right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Could enter, say hello to Jason, Will, JM, Chet. They do a great job. All right, let me tell you about La Scala's Beach House. We'll be there next Sunday for our Eagles pregame show. They opened 2 summers ago to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian-American and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's are located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's thescalasbeachhouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nicky Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, South Jersey, it's Evan Cohen from Unsportsmanlike with Evan Canty and Michelle. Weekday mornings, 6 to 10 a.m. on 97.3 ESPN. Listen every day at 3:45 on the Sports Bash with Mike Gill for the unsportsmanlike moment of the day, taking one of the best moments from our show and debating it on the Sports Bash. That's the unsportsmanlike moment of the day, weekdays at 3:45 on the Sports Bash with Mike Gill on 97.3 ESPN. And don't forget to listen weekdays starting at 6 a.m. to Unsportsmanlike on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again and again. Call and again and again.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 3 locations on the bay in Summers Point, at 43rd off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, and our newest location right in the heart of Wildwood on Ocean Ave. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, plus The Point features live music at all 3 locations 7 days a week and is always family friendly. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them at dothepoint.com.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're a different kind of wireless company dedicated to serving people 50 and up, like me. Because let's face it, our needs are different. Big wireless unlimited plans are designed for 20-somethings, not us. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on one thing, bringing you affordable, reliable rate plans that suit your needs, not ours. How do we do that? We start by using the same towers as the big guys, the exact same towers. We then create rate plans designed for your usage. The fact is, we can offer you an unlimited plan with the same network quality for less because we understand how you use wireless services. Our plans start at just $20 a month. And forget trying to chat with robots. You'll get 100% US-based award-winning customer service when you need help. Come find out how wireless should be and join the millions who've made the switch.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com/fax or a store near you. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the Gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the Gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com.
Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product. Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. And we're talking about the Eagles and some of the numbers that they've posted. And they are one of the better teams. And I think, remember when Jeffrey Lurie said we want to be the gold standard? I believe that they are the gold standard in the NFL.
Yeah. Now I believe that they are
right
now. Now that goes also. I know the Hunt family in Kansas City, and that is a very, very well organized place to everything. I mean, I can't speak for other organizations, but as far as a football team goes, they're super classy. They do everything first class and everything like that. But here in Philadelphia right now, I just think that the structure of the way this football team is built, it's built for the long run. Long run. I mean, a couple more shots at a championship right now.
And you just said that they're a class organization. I'm just wondering, because of what Jalen Carter did.
That's the only. I almost take that back.
Right?
But you know what
I mean? No. They still are a class organization. They're inclusive and all that other stuff, but they you know, he put a stain on them.
Yeah, no, I think this first thing that did you see that after the game when Nick Sirianni walked right up to Dak Prescott, and I'll bet you he goes,
I know,
from the bottom of my heart, dude. I'm
yeah.
so sorry. Like, that's all I'd be wanting to do is get to the other sideline and talk to that quarterback. That's all. I'm sure that's what Nick Sirianni said.
By the way, how about Miles Sanders fumbling that ball?
I know, and he got tracked down by Zach Baun.
How appropriate.
That
play by Zach Baun
hawked him down.
Yeah, on that run.
Unbelievable. Is it weird seeing a Sanders with number 21? Is he wearing number 21 last night?
His number is
Miles Sanders?
No, he's 24.
Oh, okay.
No,
All right. I thought he was wearing 21. I was
Deion
like, Sanders, he was 21. It seemed weird.
I mean, the Eagles got the Chiefs next week. They didn't play well last night.
No, they lost.
Right? I know.
They lost.
They lost, but I mean, nobody looked. I don't think any of the teams that we've seen so far look good.
No, if you watch the
first
YouTube,
3 weeks,
the YouTube broadcast was kind of funny. It had a lot of those YouTube personalities.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast was on there. I Show Speed was on there.
Yeah.
Destroying was on there.
Yep.
Guys that are all YouTube personalities are hosting the show. It's very cool. Very, very cool.
We're in a new era, Billy.
Cam Newton. Cam Newton.
I couldn't watch him. Like, I'm not going to watch the game on my computer. I want to watch it on television.
You don't have to watch
I was in my rental last night.
Oh, you know,
I don't have that.
We got to get you like
He has a
one of the
dumb TV.
Roku
Billy versus
stick.
technology.
We got to get you a stick. One of the sticks you plug into your TV, so it's not a dumb TV, it's a smart TV. So we got to get you over there.
Goodness gracious.
I'll come over to your Collingswood house. I don't live far from you. We'll figure it out.
I got my stepdaughter. She'll figure it out for me. Actually, guess what? My daughter, Eliza Gray, she's 10. She knows more about the computer than I do now.
On the line.
Look at Dave rolling his eyes.
Yeah, because I want to bring up Billy and his printer.
Oh, the thing malfunctioned this morning.
That's why. No one has printers anymore. Don't print
I figured it out, though, Nick.
Yeah, you got it?
Came through in a
Good for
pinch.
you. Look, he's,
Yeah,
he's
it takes
learning.
a little while.
Billy versus technology.
It's coming around.
Billy versus printer. Billy versus TV. Billy versus the microphone.
Did I tell you a story when I went to Rutgers? When I first went to Rutgers, I graduated from Camden County College, Nick's place, where he works, place of business, and I just the computer was new. I mean, let's face it, I used to write papers on a typewriter. I didn't have a computer.
Yeah.
So I'm learning the computer. I get it down. Then I go to Rutgers at Camden, where I got to write a 25-page thesis. Right.
Yeah.
So it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm writing I got about 15 pages in at this point. You know what I did? I hit the delete button. Deleted all 15 pages. I was up till like 6 o'clock in the morning, right?
My gosh.
I'm sure you could have just refreshed and hit the undo button.
Nah, I tried that. I
didn't
went
work?
nuts.
What did you do?
Wow.
How do you delete the whole thing?
I deleted the whole thing, Nick.
By the way, if you go to Camden County College, you don't have to look far. Nick is the mayor of that. He might as well be the dean of that college. He is the man there. I went and spoke up there at their
pep rally last year, yeah.
And everyone loved Nick Earnshaw.
Plus, you did the Naval Academy too.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
I lectured at Naval Academy last Monday and Tuesday, which is it's kind of the biggest honor you could possibly have.
Those guys are squared away, aren't they? They're squared away, man.
It was awesome. And Coach Vermeil speaks down there a lot. They knew him really well down there. I got a standing O at the end of my
That's
class.
awesome, Dave.
Pretty
And
cool.
Bob Cooney knew you beat Hall in the race.
But one thing that I speaking of, you guys type in books and everything. You guys don't know this. This is the first time I'm talking about it publicly. I'm editing done. I'm done writing
You wrote a book?
I wrote a children's book.
How
Get
about
out,
that?
really?
So I am only in editing.
Do you have a title? Do you have a title
Yes.
yet? What's the title?
Do you want to share it yet or
Share
not?
it or not?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Share it with us.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, why not?
Hold on.
He might not be able to yet.
Oedipus Rex.
No, let me read this to you real quick. Go ahead. Go on.
All right, so
He said go. Dave, put your feet up.
I was gonna say this is the perfect time to talk about the Phillies.
Yes.
While he's investigating.
Well, I'm not investigating. I know what it is.
The Phillies, Luzardo goes today.
Yes.
All right, and it's a
Luzardo.
4-10 start. The Phillies are 82-59, Nick. That's pretty good, man.
I mean, listen, they're 12 games away from clinching a playoff berth, 16 games away from clinching the division.
And we're 6 games up on the Mets. So I gave Mike McGarry a hard time. This was 3 weeks ago when I gave him a hard time. But now I think is it pretty safe to say that, I mean, they still could blow it, but I don't think they will. Do you think they will? I don't think they will. I think
The Mets actually also just sent down Kodai Senga.
Did they really?
Yeah, they sent him down to AAA. He's
Could
been
haven't
so
done that as a
bad.
team.
He's been so bad.
But he beat us.
Yep. Yeah.
See, I think the Mets just have our number.
They do.
But they can't play well against anybody
one
else.
team that the Phillies just can't beat. They just can't beat them.
A couple years ago, remember it was the Marlins we couldn't beat?
Yep, now it's the
Mets.
That's the
It just
Mets.
happens to be the stinking Mets.
Yeah, I hope
Mr. Met.
that Karen better not have spoiled the mojo.
Yeah, 609-403-0973. We kind of got away from that, but
Yeah.
let's get back. 609-403-0973. Give us your opinion on the Karen situation. Nick, what's the question?
Yeah, I'll read it off for you. What would you have done in the Miami Karen situation last night at the Phillies game? 609-403-0973 is the number. How you jump aboard. And we got a couple of texts coming in. By the way, Big Al from Vineland. I'll read this one first. Bob Cooney, first-class guy. Used to enjoy him on Daily News Live.
Yeah, remember that? Daily News Live.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Cole from LBI chiming in. He says, I'm an equal opportunist, so I would have held the ball and said, try and take it from me, and I would have protected myself.
If he didn't give the ball back to the woman, I wonder what the Phillies would have done.
How would that have escalated if he didn't give the ball back?
If he didn't give her the ball back.
Did you see how like when she came screaming at him, like the dad didn't even know. Like he jumped. Did you see him jump in the video?
He was like hugging his son.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I got you a ball, man." Like I would have felt so proud as like a dad to get my son a ball, and you have this crazy lady coming over and like yelling at me. Are you kidding me? Like I felt so bad for the kid because the kid doesn't need to see that. Come on. And by the way, there was a picture of the lady after the game. The ball was in her bag. She wasn't even holding it. It's probably going to go in a box and sit away anyway.
Have you ever caught a foul ball in a game?
No, I never caught a foul ball.
I've gotten one.
When I was younger, Joe Blanton threw me a ball when he was coming back from the bullpen.
Get out, really?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught one in my whole life.
Well,
and I've been to a lot of Phillies games.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Dave, ready for this? When I was a little kid at the Phillies game, I was sitting next to a lady. She had a skirt on. And a ball came back and it landed on her skirt. I went to grab it, and her father, I guess the husband or whatever, grabbed my hand. But I wasn't thinking. I was going after the ball.
Everyone's fighting. See, Dave's odds on getting the ball will be very low because he's not going to leave from his 2x3 seat.
Ball had to hit him in the head.
Had to hit him in the head.
What's the name of your book?
So it's called Your. I was trying to pull it up so I can show.
Here we
this
go.
At the same time. So it's Your Body, the Super Machine.
Oh,
so
that's pretty
these
good.
are
It was
my
like
kids.
Archie from the Jugheads.
There's Andy Brooks and Callie and my ABC.
Oh, let me see. Put it up again. Let me see. We're on X platform at Locker Room 973
and YouTube.
Now, picture that I'm like a professor here that sells.
By the way, let me just say, your kids are adorable.
Coach Klemic.
Really are.
So I teach a lot. We teach. First thing that we do in Klemic Performance Method is we teach.
Yeah.
We teach. We educate.
Right.
So education, and then we go into calculation because we calculate people's scores. We get your gait analysis done. Then we go in adaptation. Adaptation is when we change your body into whatever we want it to be. You know, you want it to be a better baseball player. You need acceleration. You da-da-da-da. And then we go into relaxation, or which is meaning you need to rest or whatever. Anyway, but I get into the book, which is a lot about mechanical leverage, biomechanics, and stuff like that. But in a kid level, there's three. It'll be 3 books. One will be the beginning, intermediate, and advanced.
So what level is it written? Like
this one right now, it's all 3 levels right now, and I'm just the ones that we're just editing everything.
Well,
right
the
now.
Doobie Doo. I got to get the Doobie Doo a book for this. She's playing field hockey, so she'd be right up her alley.
Yeah,
for that.
and then there's anyway, the point of it, I do this to my kids every single day, and I wanted to write it down so I didn't have to keep repeating myself, and it just started turning into a book.
That's awesome.
This has been years in the making.
Oh, good for you.
That's
dude.
awesome, Dave. Congratulations. No, I was going to write a book. And I already had the title of my book.
Don't delete it.
Wait. I already have a title of my book. I just can't remember half the things that I did.
How do you delete that much on a typewriter?
Dave,
delete 15 pages?
I woke up the whole house.
I was on the computer.
I woke up the whole house. What the? You thought I fought Bobby?
Bobby was
I
laughing
wanted to
at
kill
you?
somebody.
Was Bobby laughing at you?
No, he wasn't there. It was but the name of the title of my book is America's Richest Poor Man. You like that? That's a good title.
I do like that.
Except for I forgot half the stuff I thought. Like I went to Vegas one time with like $3.32 in my pocket. I came home with like $2,000.
How did you do that?
Don't ask me. I forget. I won, but
with $3?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it.
All right, full disclosure.
Put it in the book.
A dear friend of mine, Bobby Ball, he used to play for the Cleveland Browns. And they thought it was funny that I could fly for free because I worked for U.S. Airways. So they would say, come to Vegas. We're all going to be out in Vegas. Come on out to Vegas. Just get out. We'll take care of everything. So I literally got on a plane right from work and flew out to Vegas.
For $3 a pocket. I guess you
Swear to
could.
God.
Oh, my God.
So those guys, they were loaded.
I kind of, if anybody knows Billy, he can really, everyone gives him everything for free. So I guess you could.
The world of Schwein is something else.
How about all the hockey games I went to, like knowing Chief and Talk and everything?
The world of Schwein is.
All right. I probably should
put it in a book.
Let me tell you this story. I should probably tell.
Real quick.
I got to tell you this story. It's a short story. I'm an identical twin, as you guys know. And when we worked at U.S. Airways, we used to leave. We'd be able to get out of work. Now you can't do it anymore, Nick. That's why I can say this. But back in the day, you could. So I would go back to my house in Collingswood, New Jersey, get showered up, go to a Flyers game, and then between the second and third period, go run back and punch out.
You hear that, Jeff, in
Right?
Ocean City? Speaking of leaving early.
Right.
I mean, this
Wait.
guy's a king of it.
So one
Because
time
they thought you were Bobby?
No, wait. So one time I'm sitting in the Spectrum watching the game, and here comes one of my managers come walking up the aisle, and I saw him. Thank God I made eye contact. I avoided eye contact with him, because if I saw him, I would have but I saw him before he saw me. So I got in my head, I said, all right, act like I'm my brother. Like he's never met him before. So he comes walking up. He goes, hey, how you doing? I go, hey, how are you? Like act like I totally didn't know him. When I went back to work the next day, I made sure I left right away. As soon as I went back to work, and I always had my uniform with me. And he said, I know. He said, what were you doing at the game yesterday? I said, what are you talking about? He goes, I saw you at the game yesterday, at the Flyers game. I said, I was at work. What do you do here? Look, I was here at work the whole time. You know I have a twin brother, right?
That's great.
Got away with it.
I have
One of the advantages
That'd be
of
my
having a
book.
twin.
I have two brothers, and we have people mistaken us for each other a lot. Like people come up to me and start talking about me, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Wait, or like I'm like, he's like, that's my brother. I'm not.
He looked me down too. He's like, he thought he had me.
Oh.
Well, he did.
Oh, he had me.
He did
But
have
it wasn't me.
It was you.
That's unbelievable.
It'd be funny if he's listening.
You're fired.
But it was years ago. Statute of limitations wore out.
There you go.
All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Stores offer the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and the staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Sunday on Compass Media Network's coverage of the NFL, the battle for the NFC East begins as we kick off the new season in our nation's capital. It's the Washington Commanders hosting the New York Giants. Hi, this is Chris Carino. Join Brian Baldinger and me for all the Week 1 action. Football is back. It's the sensational Jaden Daniels and the Commanders taking on Russell Wilson and the Giants. If it's the NFL, it's right here.
It's NFL Sunday on 97.3 ESPN. Coverage begins at 12:30.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Servicing Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're #1.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein from The Locker Room. Pro Image Sports is proud to announce the opening of their brand new Ocean City Boardwalk store, located between 8th and 9th Street. They carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, and novelties for brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite national team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC. Tell them The Locker Room sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
This October, Scream returns. Join actor David Arquette for Behind the Scream, a live conversation at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City on Friday, October 10th. Hear behind-the-scenes stories from the legendary Scream franchise. Ask your burning questions and get up close with the man behind the mask. Tickets are on sale now at theoceanac.com. Don't miss your chance to go behind the Scream.
Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Why is NJM Insurance silent in an industry full of catchy jingles? And how do they do what's right when things go wrong? Tune in to Baffling Mysteries to find out.
This fictional podcast is brought to you by NJM. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. Insurance underwritten by NJM Insurance Company and its subsidiaries.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. I told another U.S. Air story, and I know Jimmy Reardon's watching this, and he's probably going nuts. But I told you I used to fly to work. I used to live in Ocean City, and I had to commute to Philadelphia International Airport. I used to fly. I used to go to Atlantic City Airport, get on a Beechcraft 18, which is 18-seat prop plane. Wheels up, wheels down was like 15, 20 minutes.
I'd
fly to work.
You were one important bag tosser.
America's richest poor man. I flew to work,
These are great stories. Where's the book?
And I would tell people, I would tell girls, hey, I fly to work. People that I have my own private plane.
It's unbelievable. We're all impressed right now.
Dave, you know what I used to say to girls? Marry me, fly for free.
Come fly with me.
So, Dave, thinking about flying,
speechless.
How hard is traveling players, like flying from A to B?
I thought it was okay if you traveled across the country. It was weird when you travel to St. Louis and you're flying down I-70.
Because it's like short, right?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
They didn't take a bus?
No, we would jump on. So you have your own plane,
right?
Like, we don't think the Chiefs didn't own a plane. We just chartered one.
Yeah.
Well, was a guy named Junior C of V, rest in peace. He was so big he couldn't sit in a seat. Not in a first class seat. He was too wide. He had to lay flat on the ground. Jeff Hurd will tell you a story about that.
Right.
They would lay him on the ground on takeoff, and then they would put him in a double seat where he'd pull the thing up, but they had to have him secured down. He was so big.
Because I've been around, like I said, Talk and Chief, and I used to fly with the guys because the Flyers used to fly domestically. They used to take U.S. Airways, and that's how I used to get on. Because since I could fly for free, I just asked Joe Cadillac was the traveling secretary, if you will. Like he arranged all that stuff, and they said I don't have a problem if U.S. Air doesn't mind you flying with us. It's fine with us, and I used to fly with the Flyers.
How about this though? Tell me if this makes any sense. It may because you worked the Airways and sports.
Right.
You get a 300-pound offensive lineman, right? He brings a 40-pound bag. So in total, he weighs 340 pounds. Pays the same amount as a 100-pound lady that has a 40-pound bag.
Yeah,
right? You're talking about weight.
Right. Weight
doesn't
balance.
make any sense. Makes no sense. Same price.
thing.
Doesn't matter.
Wow. That show went lickety split, huh?
Fastest 2 hours of radio, Billy.
Man.
The crew, man.
Hey, guys, great. It was great to
Yeah.
be at the Eagles game with you guys on Thursday night. That was so much fun. Once again, I want to thank P.J. Corda for that. That was excellent. Eagles are 1-0. We get the Phillies tonight. They're playing the Marlins down in Miami. Bob, I don't know. Did Cooney say he was down there, Nick?
No, I don't think he's down there.
But the Phillies go up against the Marlins. Luzardo tonight, right, Nick?
Luzardo.
4:05,
Yep.
4:10, something like that. Tomorrow, where's Josh Henning? They're hanging with Henning.
He's at the Trop today.
He's at the Trop.
I'll be producing that show, and then I'll be on the porch at Myers Lighthouse after that. Yeah, I got a busy day today.
All right, tomorrow I'll be back at it on the mound with Tommy Green and the fantasy football guru Brian Harley and Brandon McLaughlin, High School Athletes of the Week. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner.
The preceding program was paid for by The Locker Room.